Hello, welcome into the All Zodiac Signs Sunday preview reading. I will go through all 12 zodiac signs, starting with Capricorn and finishing with Sagittarius. They will all be time stamped, as always, in the description box for your convenience. This is a good opportunity to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus signs. Because they are such short messages, you may get a more detailed personal message if you check out all of those signs, if you know them. As always, I will do a healing session at the end. We have a new moon in Capricorn now, next Sunday, the 18th. So it falls into this reading. So with all moon phases, they kind of start coming into play maybe 4 or 5 days before the actual, full moon or new moon. So you will feel the effects of the new moon this week. So that's why I'm going to do the healing session. New moon in Capricorn falls into our 10th house in our astrological birth chart, which is kind of around career, how we're viewed publicly, things like that. So I'm going to do the healing session around that. Really poignant given that we're at the beginning of 2026, where we're all making our resolutions and things like that about where we want this year to go. So it's a really good way to start the year with this healing session, clearing any blockages that might be there. Where do we want our career to go? Where do we want our lives to go? So if that's something you're interested in, that'll also be time stamped, and it'll be at the end of this reading. So I think that's it. Let's start with Capricorn. So let's see, what does Capricorn need to know? The 12th to the 18th of January, inspiration, getting inspired, Capricorn, getting some inspiration. Let's see, I've suddenly just got a feeling there of being really hot, feeling really warm, like a sensation all over my body. So I don't know if it's something like I don't know if you're like having this epiphany in the middle of the night or something, and you're waking up and you're kind of like feeling hot or something here. Let's see, what does Capricorn need to know? Six of Cups. Something from the past here. Seven of Cups. Something from your past here, Capricorn. The Fool. Something you should have took, or something that was there to take a leap towards and you didn't. Ten of Pentacles. So Capricorn, the new moon is in your sign, so this might be really relevant to you here. There may have been something in the past here that was like an opportunity, or something came to you that this would be really good for me to pursue and you didn't. And it might be coming around again to you. Queen of Pentacles might be coming back into you here. High Priestess, yeah, you may be getting downloads about this. Eight of Swords, stuck in your head a wee bit about it. So there might be a bit of a dilemma here, Capricorn. How do I start this? How do I begin here? Six of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles here. A lot of your energy here. So there's a lot of like thinking about how do I start this? How do I even put this together? Maybe you're feeling here like this is like too out of reach. Maybe that's what you thought in the past. It was too out of reach, but nothing is. Nine of Wands. It's writing down your goals, and this is what part of the healing session will be about. So if this is something that you resonate with, the healing session is for you. Two of Cups. This is something that you're passionate about here. Look at me and the cards all over the place, not knowing what I'm doing. That was the Nine of Pentacles there. What's this? Page of Pentacles, one step at a time here. Capricorn, one step at a time. There's something here. You may feel this is too big of a dream. And it's like this could never come to be. It's just, and maybe that's what happened in the past. It was like, I need to let that go. I need to let that just be because it's never going to come to anything. But it's coming back round again to you. Write down what it is. Don't minimize it. Don't make it small. Make it as big as you can make it be. And then go, right, what's my first step here? What's the first step? And don't be so like closed mind to be like A to B is like here to here. From A to B might end up looking a bit like that. So be open minded to it. You know, there may be a different way of getting to it than what you see. So don't limit yourself to, oh, if I'm not moving from here to here, it's not going the way I want it to go. I've said it before, the universe works in mysterious ways and it rarely comes to pass the way you think it's going to. It'll always take a U-turn. There'll be things that happen. You'll maybe feel like you're not getting to where you want to be and that you're delayed in some way, but it's all part of the plan. So just, go with it and don't feel like, defeated in any way. Be open to it. Be open, go with the flow here. So Capricorn, that's what I got for you this week. So next up is Aquarius for the 12th to the 18th of January. What does Aquarius need to know, please? What does Aquarius need to know, please? And thank you. Forgiveness. Either you need to forgive somebody, Aquarius, or somebody wants forgiveness here. So what is going on? What is going on for Aquarius this week? The 12th to the 18th of January. What is going on for Aquarius this week? Whoa, too many. What is going on for Aquarius this week? The 12th to the 18th of January. Six of Wands. Something may have been public here. There may have been something publicly said or a public argument or something like that. Four of Cups. Somebody's in regret. Empress is here. Knight of Wands. Aquarius, somebody may not have treated you very well in the past here. There may have been things said in the public eye. There may have been things sort of in a community said about you or something here. Strength card. Two of Cups. Three of Swords. Somebody broke your heart here in the past. They may have been a little bit of a player. Four of Pentacles. I feel, Aquarius, you're going to get a blast from the past here. Somebody's wanting to come in. There's the Fool. Page of Pentacles. So with some kind of offer here. Four of Wands. Aquarius, you're getting somebody from your past who hurt you in like a public way. So I don't know whether there was things they said about you, whether it was a very public argument or something like that took place here. But it's like now they're sitting back and they're looking here. They're now seeing you as the Empress. So take that whether you're masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. As I always say, we have both. You're showing up here as the Empress. They may have been a little bit of a player. They may have played about with you. There may have been other people, which was the Six of Wands, and people saw that. They broke your heart here. They're coming in with something very small. A very small offer, but a tangible, something you can hold. So there's a gift for you. They're coming in with some type of gift to give you, and it's a way of an apology. So, Aquarius, take that as it resonates to you. Somebody wants your forgiveness. What else they want, I don't know, because the Four of Wands is there. So I don't know whether they want to rekindle something or whether they just want to get on good terms with you again. But the warning is that somebody from the past who broke your heart is coming back in this week. So be aware. So, Pisces, for the 12th to the 18th of January, what does our Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know, please? Whoa, straight out for Pisces. Prosperity. Beautiful. Prosperity for Pisces. So if you've been wondering if something's going to start bringing in money, it is. Let's see. You may have been working on something for a while, Pisces, and not really seeing the return on it. But it is coming in here for you. Page of Pentacles. So it's slow. It's not coming in fast. You may be seeing it, or it has been coming in quite slow. Nine of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment for you, but it is coming in here. Ace of Swords. Speaking your truth here, Pisces. Four of Swords. Something about when you're sleeping, something about sleep. Emperor here. Healing while you sleep or something. So I don't know whether you're getting more downloads in your sleep. This Two of Cups keeps coming out. Wow. Oh, Pisces. You've got a counterpart here. Emperor and the Empress. Five of Cups in reverse. It's something you've been working on here. And you've been like, is it going to start reaping the rewards? It's kind of been like a slow drip. And it's going to start taking up here, but there's something else here. You've been getting some kind of download in your sleep, and I don't know whether you've been getting something about an emperor. You've been like seeing somebody like a masculine in your sleep here. There's been something coming through about a masculine energy here. I feel this is somebody coming in to help you with this. King of Wands here. Another creative energy. Could be a fire sign. The Devil's here. You're hesitant about this. Pisces, you're hesitant about this person. Oh my word. Six of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Absolute counterparts. Look at this, the world. There's something about this, Pisces. I feel whatever you're working on, like work-wise, business-wise, career, whatever it is you're doing, it's like you've been waiting on it sort of taking off. And as I said, it's been kind of like dribbling. It hasn't been coming in like in a nice steady pace. It's just been kind of like drips and drabs. It's going to start to take off, but there's somebody else here, a masculine energy. Now take it always as it resonates. You may be a masculine, it could be a feminine coming in. I'm just going by the cards and what they come out as, okay? But there may be a masculine energy, an emperor energy here coming in that's going to help you really kick this business off. We have the Emperor and the Empress here. We also have the King and Queen of Wands. So Pisces, you may have fire highly aspected. Doesn't have to be. You may just be in that creative energy. But Aries, Leo, Sag might be highly aspected in your chart, or this person may have it highly aspected because there's also Aries here as well, with the Emperor is Aries and then the Empress being Libra. So take it as it resonates here. There's something you're working on, and it's kind of just been like, if nothing massive's happened, it's just kind of like moving along at drips and drabs. And this person's going to come in with ideas here. You are hesitant about it. You are like this person. You're going to be like kind of like, I don't know about this. There may be something here too, Pisces, where you have freed yourself from somebody else and now you're like financially independent and you're concerned about being attached to somebody else again financially. There may be something about that, but this person is actually destined to come in and help you here. So sit with your intuition. Ask your guides, is this person for me? Don't jump into anything. Sit back, ask the questions, see what the gut feeling is with it, and go with that. But there's somebody coming in here that not only is like a soulmate here, they're gonna really push your business forward for you as well. So Pisces, this week looks good for you. So Aries, the 12th to the 18th of January. What does Aries need to know, please? Let's get a card for Aries. What does Aries need to know this week, the 12th to the 18th of January? What does Aries need to know? Well-being. Look after self, Aries. I kind of get a feeling here somebody's a bit run down. Somebody may be feeling a wee bit kind of like, I don't know, maybe after sort of the festive period, maybe December was a really busy sort of time. And it's like somebody's like sort of burnt the candle both ends here a little bit. And now they're feeling like, oh, I need to really like start to care for me a little bit. Kind of get late nights here. The world, something new beginning here. 4 of Cups. I kind of get a lack of energy here. Eight of Swords in reverse. It's like getting out of some type of thing. I don't know whether this is like, dare I say it, like a New Year resolution thing. And it's like, but it's the way you've always kind of like managed your health or something. You've never really taken it seriously before. 2 of Cups. But now it's like, hold on a minute here, like I'm completely exhausted. There's things that just aren't right. I just saw something flying around me there. Um, it's like something I'm just completely exhausted. I'm not. If there's been a lot of partying around December time and a lot of late nights and a lot of early mornings and stuff like that, you're now starting to see the effects of it and you're now going, things have to change here. 2 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Like I need to start to invest into me here. It's really about starting to like, I don't know, Aries, if you're the type of person who, like, if a friend rings you and says, do you fancy doing this? You'll just drop everything and go and do it. And it's something here about like being more structured and being like, no, hold on a minute. It's a weeknight. I have work the next day. I need to be up at such a time. I can't be out sort of all around the place. 9 of Pentacles. I can't be out all around the place till the early hours in the morning and then get up and go be productive and work sort of thing. There's something here about being a little bit more responsible. I kind of feel I'm talking to somebody who's like, early 20s. It's somebody here who's just, has always, the energy's just always been there, really fun loving, wanting to do everything. But there's something here, things are starting to take their toll. And it's like, I need to start to be more Knight of Swords. I can't do this rushing about. See how she's starting to like just take time out to herself? Sit down and just invest in self here instead of this kind of like rushing about everywhere. Too many. Too many. I'm not taking those. Queen of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Wands. It's something here about it's speaking up here. So I don't know, maybe you feel a bit pressured. Maybe it's like a friend group or something like that. And it's like if somebody wants to go out, you just like everybody goes out and it's like it's starting to get too much and you need to speak up here and say, look, I just can't do this anymore. I need to start being more serious. Maybe there's something about work here, career or something like that, and it's taken a wee bit more of a, kind of get maybe like a university kind of thing. Somebody who's at university here and they're used to being out all the time and like having this great lifestyle and stuff, and now maybe there's a job that's coming into play here. I was like, I can't live that lifestyle anymore. Like you've started a job, but you've kept the partying lifestyle, and you're like, I can't do this. If I want to take this job, and maybe it's somebody at work is actually saying to you, look, Aries, you need to be, because they notice you coming in tired or you're always talking about how you were out the night before, blah, blah, blah. But maybe it's affecting your work here. And it may be a boss or a manager or something that says to you, look, Aries, you need to really kind of like knock that in the head a bit. I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life, but it's affecting your work here. And maybe there is something around health with the well-being here as well. Maybe it's like always having colds or just not feeling well, or maybe it's hungover or something like that. It's like there's enough's enough here. It's like you need to change the regime. So whatever it is, if you're used to being out partying 5 nights of the week and they're all Monday to Friday and you have to try and go to work or something like that, it's like this, it can't go on this way. You're burning the candle at both ends and you're going to just completely frazzle yourself out. So Aries, there's something for that for you this week. There's something coming in, whether somebody says something to you about it or whether you just get this, epiphany yourself of this, I can't do this anymore. So that's what I got for you, Aries. So Taurus, for the 12th to the 18th of January, what does Taurus need to know, please? What does Taurus need to know? Please and thank you. Taurus, what does Taurus need to know? Love, look at that. Taurus, love for you. Love is all around. I think she is holding a rose quartz crystal there. I don't know how well you can see that. She's holding her rose quartz crystal to, I was going to say to her heart, it's more like to her throat. So maybe there's something you need to say, Taurus. Do you need to tell somebody how you feel, or is somebody coming to tell you how they feel? Let's see. What does Taurus need to know this week? The 12th to the 18th, High Priestess. She who knows and does not say. So is there something, Six of Cups in reverse? Somebody from the past, eh? Was there something you didn't say to somebody, Taurus, that you should have said? Is there something you should have said to somebody and you didn't? Three of Swords. Ten of Wands. Somebody's heavily burdened here. Taurus, this is either you or this is somebody else that didn't speak up and say how they felt about someone or about you, and now they're heavily burdened here. Knight of Cups. Coming in here. Three of Pentacles. Wanting to make something work here. Look at me in the cards all over the place again. Death card there, wanting to rebirth something. Knight of Wands. They may have been a little bit of a player here. A little bit of an in and out energy. Couldn't decide what they wanted. But I kind of feel here somebody did not tell you how they felt. Look at this, Two of Cups. Keeps coming out. The Two of Cups seems to be like a theme that's run through all the readings. Eight of Cups here. What's this? Three of Wands. This is somebody that's at a distance to you, Taurus. They now see you as their counterpart. Six of Cups and the Two of Cups here. What's this? Five of Wands and the Four of Swords. And there's the Death card again, wanting to rebirth this. There's something here. Whoever this was, there was love here, but they didn't tell you, or you didn't tell them. As I said, take it as it resonates. But somebody's wanting to come back here towards somebody. But there's somebody else or other people involved in this. There's other people in the background of this situation, Taurus. So if you resonate with this, you'll know what I'm talking about. This is somebody from your past, couldn't commit, couldn't say I love you and commit to you. They were a bit of a Knight of Wands here. Bit of hot pants, masculine or feminine. And it's like you walked away from them or they walked away from you, but the whole thing's separated. You're at a distance here with the Three of Wands. But they're wanting to come in here and speak to you, but there's something else going on with them. There's a lot of like kind of drama going on with them. So there may be some type of realization coming into play. You mightn't hear from this person, Taurus, but they may be starting to like realize who you are to them. You may be getting some like dreams about this person. So if you get dreams about them, they're trying to come through in your dream space here. There's somebody from the past that there was a deep love connection for. There was a soulmate connection, twin flame, whatever you want to call it, a divine connection here in the past. And somebody couldn't say how they felt. It wasn't the right time. There was different lessons and things that had to be gone through. I just took a massive pain in my right hand side there. Just like that, like almost like I was stabbed. Not that I know what being stabbed's like, nor do I want it. But that's what it felt like. It felt like I was stabbed in my right hand side. So I don't know if that's how you felt here, or somebody's now realizing that they stabbed you in the back here and you're like the love of their life or something. So Taurus, I don't know if you're going to get communication from this person this week, but there's something happening that they're starting to have an epiphany about you. So if you've been waiting on something, like those wheels are going to start to turn this week. There's something about this week they're going to say there's some sort of drama around them. So I don't know if they're involved with somebody else or something. There's something going on around them, and it's like they're starting to dream about you. They see you at night, so that might be coming through to you. They're trying to communicate with you here, so just be aware of that. So, Taurus, that's what I got for you. So, Gemini, for the 12th to the 18th of January. The 12th to the 18th of January, what have we got? What's that? Wanting to come out passion. Some passion for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know, please? What does Gemini need to know, please? And thank you. Life purpose. Life purpose. I kind of get somebody asking the big question, like, what's this all about? Like, why are we here? I kind of get that. It's like a big one. It's like, what's the purpose of this? Like, what's the purpose of all this up and down and happy times and sad times? And I kind of get somebody really like going like, what's the point in this? So I don't know whether something has happened here. The World card. Something has ended here or something, and somebody's going like, what is the point in all this? I wanted to say a little bit of like a depressed state here. Two of Wands. Like somebody's really standing here looking, going like, why? What is like? I know whether somebody feels like they have a bout of bad luck here or something, but they're like, what is the point in all this? Sun card, something's come to light. Something has come to light for somebody here. Ten of Cups, about a family situation. It's just this feeling of like, why do we keep going through all this? Five of Swords. I know where somebody's not in a happy home here. Seven of Pentacles, what they invested into here. I don't know if somebody invested into a marriage here thinking this was going to be their, I don't know, a little bit of delusion here about this was going to be a happy ever after. And once I get married, there's never going to be any troubles. There's never going to be any sort of problems here. But like, it's like, even though they've got married, it's like the problem's still, you know what I mean? It's like the next day there's a problem. The next day there's a problem. It's like, I don't know whether somebody was in some type of fantasy here, thinking, oh, once I get married, it solves everything. And it's like it's not. And somebody's now sitting going like, what is the point in all this? I don't know. Is somebody now like contemplating the reason why they got married? Queen of Pentacles here. Is somebody now wondering like, why did I get married? What was the point in that? You know, what was I thinking? Page of Pentacles. Heavy on the earth energy. Four of Wands. Heavy on the earth energy here. I kind of get a feeling here somebody is invested into a marriage with somebody that they're now looking at going, I don't, yeah, this is toxic. I don't want to be here. I do not want to be here. Seven of Cups. Something's like, as I said, somebody who's in like a real fantasy, delusional kind of mindset here. Somebody thought, like, once I get married, everything's going to be rosy. There's not going to be any more troubles. We're going to go skipping down the hill, like, with our picnic basket, and the sun shining, and we're just going to, like, skip through the meadow, and everything's going to be happy and rosy every day of our lives. There's something like really delusional here. Somebody thought that once they signed the dotted line, got the ring on the finger, it was all rainbows and unicorns. But then when they woke up the day after the wedding, there was a problem. The day after that, there was a problem. The day after that, there was a problem. There was something always not right. And this person's like going like, what? Somebody's waking up. Somebody is wakening up from an illusion here. Gemini, wherever you sit on this, there's somebody waking up here, going like, what is the purpose to everything? So I don't know whether this is a massive like spiritual awakening somebody's going through, and they're just looking at everything, going like, what is the purpose of stuff? There's somebody's really looking at their life and going like, why? So I don't know whether things keep going wrong, because I said something's wrong the next day, something's wrong the following day. So I don't know whether somebody keeps looking at this now and going, why is it every day I have a problem? Why is this? Somebody's getting a bit of a wake up call about something here. I think they've been going through their life, Gemini, in some type of delusion. So I don't know if this is you or if it's somebody in your energy that's going to be like, you're going to notice some sort of change, or they come to you and they say like, why is it like this? There's somebody that's having a real kind of, it could be around the new moon here, with the moon sort of like sitting up there. There's something coming into play and they're like, why? Maybe when they look at everybody else, everything seems great in other people's lives, but they are sitting with all these problems and they're like, why? Somebody's starting to realize it's how they're delusional about things. It's their own delusion about things. I don't know whether they think by papering over cracks or something fixes a problem, but actually it just hides it for a while and then it comes back again. There's something like that. Somebody thinks it's almost that feeling of digging yourself out of a hole and putting yourself in another hole. It's like, well, I fixed that problem. Now I'm in this. I need to get. It's like, I don't know. There's something here, Gemini. If you resonate with this, somebody's sitting now going, hold on a minute. Is it me? So take that as it resonates, Gemini. Cancer, for the 12th to the 18th of January. What does Cancer need to know? Cancer, what do you need to know this week? Friendship is important. Friendship, Cancer. Okay. What does Cancer need to know, please? Friendship for Cancer. What is going on here? What does Cancer need to know this week? The Devil. Find out something about somebody, Cancer. 8 of Cups, walking away. Did you think somebody was a friend and it turned out they're not? They're not such a good friend after all. The Hanged Man. Like, didn't see it here. 6 of Swords. Cancer, you may have thought you had a really good ally on your side, only to find out that they were working against you the whole time here. 9 of Wands. Yeah, plotting. Somebody was plotting against you the whole time here. I kind of get this as this isn't just like a newish friendship. This is somebody you've known for quite some time. 9 of Pentacles here. Whoa, taking yourself off here to just sort of like do a bit of like have a little bit of alone time here. 4 of Pentacles. Keep your distance. Sort of look after yourself. There's the Fool again. The Fool has been coming out. The Moon card. 6 of Pentacles. I don't know if you've had a friend here and like you've confided your secrets and stuff in, and you've found out that that friend has been going to somebody else and telling your secrets. It's like you thought you had like a ride and die sort of friend here, always had your back. You know, you had each other's back. They told you stuff, you told them stuff. It stayed between you. You were both really tight, and you found out that this person actually has been going to somebody else and telling your business to them. And I kind of get it. It's telling it to somebody. It's not even telling it to somebody else in the same friend group. It's somebody that maybe you don't like, or they have an issue with you, or there's some kind of like rivalry, or like there's some type of thing here that you just maybe don't see eye to eye with this other person, and this friend of yours is going and telling stuff. It's like seeing who your friends are here, Cancer. You're going to find out who your friends are. There's something, I kind of get this feeling there's been something going on, and you're like, how does that person there always seem to know what's going on with me? Or what's this flipped over? Two of swords. Not seeing it. You didn't see it before. And you're like, how did this person always seem to know what's going on with me? Or if you've seen them somewhere, they were able to say something that kind of struck a nerve with what was going on with you at that time. And you're like, how do they know? Maybe it's an ex or something. You know, maybe it's something here. Like it's like somebody you wouldn't want them to know your business. And this so called friend has been going and telling them stuff, and you find it out. And you're like, you're not the friend I thought you were at all. So, you know, a blessing in a hard way, Cancer. It's kind of like it's sad to lose a friendship, but were they really a friend? Do you know what I mean? So there's something here. It's kind of, I get the feeling here, Cancer, the red flags were there and you maybe didn't just see them. And now something obvious is coming. You're like, now I know. Or you had a little bit of doubt and you thought, no, it wouldn't be my friend. They wouldn't be doing that. And that's exactly what's been going on. So you're going to find something out here, Cancer. So that's what I got for you. So, Leo, for the 12th to the 18th of January, what does Leo need to know? The 12th to the 18th of January, confidence. Confidence, Leo. Whatever you're stepping forth into here, head up, shoulders back, and get ready to go in. I kind of get this lights, camera, action kind of feeling. There's something like, if you haven't got the confidence, it's like fake it till you get it kind of thing. Page of Swords here. Being seen. Eight of Swords. What's this? Five of Cups. There's something about your being. So I don't know if there's an opportunity coming up here, or it's some way you're being sort of like guided to go in, and it's like being publicly seen here, Leo. And it's like you're stuck in your head about it. Like you feel like you lack the confidence in it, justice, but you don't. And coming from me, it's not an easy thing to be sitting here in front of a camera, like talking, and like I'm just talking to a camera. You may be watching this, and but I'm just talking to a camera here. It's a weird thing when you've never done anything like this. I mean, I started this channel mid to end August time, 2025. And like it's every day that I do this, it just sort of like I still finish a video and go, that was really fucking weird. Like I'm literally sitting talking to a camera. Like it is weird, like, but there's something here about like just doing it. Just be yourself and just do it. Like I had a real sort of like, oh, I don't know if I can do this or not. I don't know if I really want people to see me. I went through all of that. King of Swords here, King of Wands. There's something here about, I kind of feel here, if I'm speaking to a feminine Leo, it's something here about tuning into your masculine side here, getting the confidence from your masculine side here to speak up. There's the Queen of Swords too. Balancing out the masculine and feminine energy here. Listen, if I can do it, anybody can. Anybody can. If you're being directed in a way of like YouTube channel or something online, social media or influencer or whatever it is, if I can be here sitting to a camera and putting myself on YouTube, you can. The moon card here. It really is this sort of like, you're being pushed this way and you're like, I'm not ready, and you are ready. There's your strength card. There you are, Leo. You are. Balance your masculine, feminine energies. There's the Emperor. There's the boss. You have what it takes to do it. 9 of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment for you. You're worried about what people are going to be saying about you behind your back. Don't. Don't. Take it from somebody who was exactly the same way as you were, worried about what, because like this isn't normal. Doing tarot on YouTube is not a normal 9 to 5 job. I mean, nobody else, I've said it before in other videos, nobody else in my community that I know of does this but me. So I'm already putting myself out there as like the oddball that does something nobody else does. Back at the start, yes, I was like, what are people going to say about me? What's now I'm like, I don't give a shit. I know what I'm being guided to do. I know I'm here to help people. I know that these messages do help people. That's my job. What Tom, Dick, and Harry thinks is irrelevant. Everybody's on a different timeline. You're not going to be for everyone. We're not meant to like everyone. We're not meant to get on with everyone either. It's just like, just recognize, do what makes you happy and don't worry about what other people, think of it. Just you do what's right for you. And as you get that mindset more into play, you won't care what they think or what they're saying or whatever. It makes no difference. So, Leo, sit in meditation and get aligned with your masculine and feminine energies, get the balance there. Because I kind of feel the confidence is going to come from your masculine side. Okay. And then you'll be flying. It's the Emperor's there. Okay. So, Virgo, for the 12th to the 18th of January, what does Virgo need to know? I nearly said November. So, I don't know if there's something about November. Let's see. What does Virgo need to know for the 12th to the 18th? Look at this. 12th to the 18th of January. What does Virgo need to know? Financial health. So did something take a little bit of a hit around November? Did something happen around November that was a little bit of a cause of concern? Let's see. It's very strange that I wanted to say that. The 12th to the 18th of January. What does Virgo need to know here? What is going on with Virgo, please? Look at all this. Page of Swords, Temperance, the Hierophant, wow, and the Queen of Pentacles. Getting some sort of balance in line here, Virgo. Something online here. Look at this, all coming out too. Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, 7, very spiritual number. Four of Cups, King of Pentacles. We have counterparts. It's been like some type of balance required here. So I don't know whether something came into play around November time or November is significant. But it feels like something started to, these cards are just completely jumping out at me. There's some level up or something happened here. Some type of level up happened. I want to say some type of like frequency shift here. Six of Wands. Are you publicly seen with the Page of Swords here? Are you online here? Are you visibly seen online? Look at this. I keep spewing all the cards out everywhere. Are you publicly seen, Virgo? Page of Pentacles. Somebody's watching you here. You have a counterpart and they're holding back. They're watching you. Five of Swords. Sun card. There's the Empress. There's something around November time. If this resonates for you, Virgo, you will know what I'm talking about. There's something around November time and there's some type of level up happened. So I don't know if you have a platform or social media or there's something where you're seen here, but there's some type of masculine, some type of, there's a masculine energy watching you. Now they're holding back. They're not making themselves seen here. I don't feel like you know this person. I don't feel like they're admiring you. They're a counterpart. It's not in a malicious way or anything, but there are people who are watching in a malicious way here. I don't know if it's some type of like, I don't know if there's like comments or if there's something negative being said about you or something here. It's like coming out about who's saying it. It's going to come out who's saying it or something here. But there's some level up is happening. I want to say there's like a timeline change. You've had some type of timeline change around November time. Something changed and leveled you up here. Like you're publicly seen. I don't know whether like if you speak as I do on YouTube here, channeling information through, whether somebody's trying to say you're telling lies or something here and you're not telling the truth, whether there's some sort of messages here, the comments or something, but it's going to be exposed. Whatever, if there's any negativity, if you're out here trying to do good and there's any kind of negativity being shown your way at all, it's like it's going to be exposed. Whatever has happened in November time, it has put you on a different timeline here. If you haven't noticed it yet, Virgo, you're going to notice it shortly. Your finances are going to improve here. And I feel there's people here that are going to see that and they're going to like start not liking it. So whatever it is you're doing, you're being seen, but also there is a divine counterpart watching, not saying anything, not coming forward first. They're just watching. So you have a lot of eyes on you, Virgo. Keep doing what you're doing though. You're on the right path. And anything negative that's been going on or anything like that, it's going to be exposed. So keep going ahead. So Libra, what does Libra need to know? For the 12th to the 18th of January, what does Libra need to know, please and thank you? What does Libra need to know, please and thank you? Libra, what do we need to know? What does Libra need to know? It's the 12th to the 18th of January. New beginnings for Libra. Look at that. New beginnings. Something starting over here. As we head into 2026, Libra is saying, I'm opening a new door here. So, what is going on with Libra? What does Libra need to know? Four of Swords. Tired of feeling like Temperance. Whatever kind of like healing, whatever has went on in the past, it's like we've regained some control, some balance here. So whatever hurt you've gone through here, Libra, Seven of Swords or Seven of Wands, sorry. It's like I'm now like putting that in the past here, Hanged Man. Been a lot of time out here, Libra. There's been a lot of like feeling stagnant energy here, working on yourself. Chariot. Now we've got some fast forward movement. So 2025, Eight of Swords, may have been a bit of a stagnant year for you, or you may have felt like it was a stuck year, but like it was for a reason. The Sun card. Maybe you're starting to see that now. Why things maybe you expected to like have more fast forward movement in 2025 and you didn't, and you were like, why? Why did it not move forward? But now you're starting to see as you enter 2026, you're now starting to see why. Seven of Cups here. Options. There's more options coming in now. King of Pentacles. I feel here Two of Swords in reverse. You're now seeing. So if you didn't, Queen of Cups here. If you didn't before, Libra, see where you're going, you see where you're going now, or you're going to this week. There's a reason why things were stagnant in 2025, why you felt that was like it really feels like this kind of year. It really feels to me this was the whole year. It was really like time out, quiet, nothing really happening, just sort of sitting back, you know, wondering why things weren't happening, wanting things to happen, but nothing ever really took off, things like that. But there's options coming in for you now, opportunities coming in for you now this week, from this week, and you're going to see why. It wasn't the right time. It was all divine timing. There's a reason why you were sort of like, I don't want to say put on time out last year, but it was like things just didn't move. I don't know, maybe you just didn't have the motivation to do things either. And you were like, why am I not like wanting to move forward more quickly with stuff? But there was a reason for it. But you're going to see things starting to come into play now for you. It's a new beginning, 2026. Year one is where it really starts for you. So, Libra, good luck with it. So, Scorpio, for the 12th to the 18th of January, what's going on with Scorpio? What do we need to know? Let's get a card for Scorpio, please. What does Scorpio need to know, please? Animals. So, animals are very significant for you, Scorpio. What is going on? What is going on? A lot of pets or something here. Somebody has a lot of pets. What is going on with Scorpio? Animals here. What is going on? Seven of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. I kind of get somebody that has a lot of animals, like a lot of pets around them. Queen of Cups energy here. That's you. Chariot. I just kind of got pet rescue. So I don't know if you're somebody who like does, or you just like a lot of, you like animals, and there's something here coming in about being like a foster kind of like person, or giving homes to like animals that need rehomed or something here. Like an animal rescue. Eight of Swords. Queen of Swords in reverse. Something kind of like, there's something kind of weird with this energy. Because I don't know if this is like somebody does like pet rescue or animal rescues or something, but it's not legitimate. So, Scorpio, I don't know if this is something you work, this is the kind of work you do. You work in some kind of like animal rescue center, or I don't know, vet, or there's something here about animals. And it's like you have this nurturing energy, but there's something else going on. It's like, it's almost like this is like a cover for something else. So I don't know if this is some type of business that like is like, oh, we're an animal sanctuary, but actually there's something else. Page of Cups underneath it. All is not as it seems. Something's a cover. So I don't know whether you're finding this out, Scorpio, or what's going on here. Four of Pentacles. There's something that's not being told. There's something that's been kept hidden. Something being kept in a box. It's like, don't talk about it. This is pretty hardcore. Hermit in reverse. So I don't know whether Justice is here. Two of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords. There's something here. Scorpio, I don't know if you work for something or someone or a company and it's sort of animal based. It's about animals. But it feels like it's a cover for something else, and you're finding out there's some kind of like something's being juggled here. It's like what's out in the front, what's publicly being shown isn't actually what's going on behind the scenes. I don't feel anything like animal cruelty or anything like that. What I feel is I feel that there's some type of business here that's a front, but what's going on behind the scenes is illegal. There's something about it. So I don't know whether like this kind of animal sanctuary, fostering place, whatever it is, care, animal care center, whatever it is. I don't know whether it's like funded by, or like charity run or funded by the government or whatever. And it's like it's being put forward as this real legit place. But actually, there's a lot of stuff goes on behind the scenes and it's coming out. So, Scorpio, if you work in somewhere like that, you're gonna find there's some illegal stuff that goes on that you weren't aware of. It's gonna come to light here. It feels like there's dual businesses being run from the same premises, but it's like one of them's not legal. And it's like this other kind of like legit kind of like, oh, look at such a great job we do. We look after all these animals. We do all this. So we're such, loyal, trustworthy people. But behind the scenes, there's some really shady shit going on. So, Scorpio, I don't know where you fall in that, but there's something coming out. So that's pretty heavy for this week's reading. But anyway, Sagittarius. What do you need to know? The 12th to the 18th. Wow, too many. They're meant to come out, they'll come out. The 12th to the 18th. Career. And it kind of flew to my right. And when it goes to my right, I don't really, it's like it comes from nowhere. So there might be something that kind of like comes out of nowhere for you, Sag, this week. The 12th to the 18th of January. It's like you didn't see it coming. So let's see, what does Sagittarius need to know? The 12th to the 18th of January. What do we need to know? Knight of Cups. Okay. What does Sagittarius need to know? Something you love here. Six of Cups. Page of Swords. I kind of feel here almost the same feeling as the Capricorn reading. Empress. I don't know if this is something from childhood or something that you loved here and you just kind of thought that would never be. And it's starting to come back round again to you. And you're like, do you know what? Like I could do that. Now I can see myself. Page of Pentacles, one step at a time here. Five of Pentacles. It's like Rome wasn't built in a day. It's one step at a time here. The Hanged Man. The Queen of Wands wanted to come out there too. Something here about like, right, how do I go about this? Nine of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Let's start off small. Start off with a tiny step in that direction. The Devil's here. The Four of Swords. You're dreaming about this. Knight of Swords. You're dreaming about this. It's coming through in your dream state here. So tune into your time. Tune in. Ask before you go to sleep at night to say, right, whatever this is, bring me more clarity. How do I go about this? Bring opportunities my way, but be very alert when you ask for opportunities because they may not show up the way you think they should show up. So take note of everything that's in your vision because there could be something that comes into play here that it's like you would never think could open that door, but that's exactly what you need to do. So when you ask for stuff too, be aware that you're actually keeping your vision open and you're looking and you're going, could that be a sign that I need to do that, that I need to enroll in that, that I need to like make that call, that I need to do this, that I need to do that. There's something about, being aware of what's around you as well and the opportunities that come because we miss a lot of them. We miss a lot of opportunities because we're not focusing. We expect things to come in a certain way, and if they don't arrive that way, we're like, oh, it's not happening. But there's opportunities every day. We are just not allowing our mind to open enough to see them. So, Sag, there's something here. Whatever's coming through in your dream state here, ask your guides for more clarity and take one step at a time, but be open to like everything that might come into your view here, because a door that you think won't take you to where you want to go is exactly the door you need to take. So bear that in mind. So now to the healing session. So as always, I have my trusted clear quartz crystal that we're going to use today. And as I said, with the new moon being in Capricorn, it's in our 10th house, regardless of what your own personal natal chart zodiac sign rules that 10th house. Capricorn is underlining, it's always there. So 10th house is around, as I said, career, how you're publicly viewed, that kind of thing. So that's the healing session I want to do today. Grab some water, get a pen and paper, because as always, it's kind of like a dream state. Some things float in and float out again, and if we don't write them down at the time, we completely forget about it. I ask that you mute your phone for 5 or 10 minutes while we do this, and that I can have your undivided attention. If you can't do that, come back at a later time. I'm just going to ask you to sit with both feet firmly on the ground because I'm going to get you well grounded because it's such a quick healing session. I want to make sure you're well grounded. So if you can just sit comfortably, pull my sleeves down, get it comfy, and just get yourself in a nice comfortable position. If you want to get a blanket and get yourself snugged in, you can continue on with the healing session after I finish. You don't have to just click out of it straight away. If you want to continue on and just rest and stay with it and see where it takes you, then do that. I'm connecting you with your spiritual team. It's not me doing anything. It's actually you and your own team that are doing this. So you don't have to end when I ended. You can continue on with them. So get yourself nice and comfortable, seated, both feet firmly on the ground beneath you. Doesn't matter if you're wearing shoes or barefoot, it doesn't matter. The energy will not, it doesn't matter to the energy. So just close your eyes, get your hands, let them rest on your lap or wherever's comfy for you. And just take a deep breath in and release it out again. Just take another deep breath in and release it out. Just let go of any tension in your body. Let your jaw relax. Let your shoulders drop. Just sort of feel any heaviness go out of your arms and out of your hands. I just want to take your attention to the soles of your feet. And I just want you to feel them firmly on the ground beneath you. I just want you to feel the sort of tingling feeling on the soles of your feet. That's us connecting to Mother Earth, to source energy. And right down in the middle of the earth, past any cables or pipes that man has laid, is that clear quartz crystal. It is massive. It is glowing. It is vibrant energy just pulsing through it. And as you sit with Soles of your feet firmly on the ground. You feel the pulse and energy of that crystal come up through the soles of your feet. And that is grounding us, that we are one with Mother Earth. And that energy just travels up through us, pulsing its way through us all the time. Up through our left leg and our right, coming up through our tummy, through our chakras, into our heart, down both our arms, our left and our right, up through our throat chakra, into our head, and into our crown chakra. We are completely covered with the pulsing energy of the clear quartz crystal, energizing our body, taking away any stagnant energies, releasing with our right hand and our right foot anything that no longer serves us, anything that was stuck or stagnant. We're getting rid of it. And we're drawing in that pure, clear energy from the highest white light. It's coming in through our left hand side, our left foot traveling up our body and our left hand. We can feel the tingling throughout our body as that energy just purifies our system, purifies our mind, our body, and our soul, our mental, physical, and emotional health, clearing out anything that doesn't belong there. And as we're sitting in this energy and that clear quartz crystal, and our spiritual team are here with us, helping clear those energies out, I ask you to join me as we step into a massive house. That house can be visualized in any way that you see it. There's no set type of house, it's just how you visualize this house to be. I want us to walk through the front door together. And as we walk through that front door together, we just come into this massive room. It is so big that you can barely see either sides of the walls. It is huge, the biggest room you could ever be in. And it is pale in colour, neutral colour. There's no bold colours, there is no artwork. Everything is just neutral. Creams and light browns and beiges, everything's neutral, there's no colour. And in the middle of the room is a brown wooden chair. I ask you to go and sit on that chair. And while you sit on that chair, your spiritual team are with you. Your spirit guides, your angels, the ascended masters, those who walk with you from the highest white light, your ancestors, the shamanic guides, Mary Magdalene, St. Bridget, your spirit animals, they are all there with you. Now I ask you to visualize, bearing in mind the new moon in Capricorn is around our 10th house of career and public image. How do you view yourself? Where are you now and where would you like to be? Don't think small, think big. What is your ultimate goal? Where would you love? What is it you would love to do? Don't think small, think big. Don't think impossible. Everything is possible when we put our minds to it and when we ask for it. I want you to start to see that visualizing now out in front of you in this room. I want you to see the room change. What is it that you would like to do? How do you feel? And while you visualize that, I'm going to ask your spiritual team any blockages that may be in the way, anything that needs cleared, anything to do around self-worth or self-confidence. Can we give the collective a boost of what they need to help them move towards their goal? Give them clarity here of how they can step forward confidently towards this goal. It doesn't have to be necessarily your career either. It can be just how you vision your life. What kind of life do you want? Relationships. How do you want your relationships to be? How do you want your home life to be? How do you want to feel every day when you wake up in the morning? I want you to ask the spiritual team just to remove anything that keeps us blocked. Give us the inspiration. And then put forth whatever our ambitions are here. Bring those opportunities to us. Don't let us miss any of the opportunities to do the things that we really want to do. Bring our attention to it. When you bring it to us, make us turn our head, make us look at it twice, make us think, put the doubt in our head, put that thought in our head. Is this for me? Is this what you want me to do? Give them clear understanding of the path ahead. Make them aware of their abilities, of how special they are, how loved they are, how much you are there to help and support them. Is your room full of colour? What can you see? Is it full of energy from when you first stepped into it? Being beige and dull and not a lot of life going on. What does your room look like now? What do you see? How do you feel? Are you smiling? Are you happy? Is that your goal? I want you to keep visualizing that. Keep getting clarity from your spiritual team. I'm going to go back now into your physical body here and feel the energy from the crystal. Keep pulsing through you here, clearing out anything that doesn't need to be there, getting rid of those energies that are stagnant and holding you back here. So we enter into 2026 now, the 1 year. This is the new beginning, new motivation, new way forward. Really gaining strength from that crystal, Mother Earth, right in the center, as it draws up through you. Going to ask Archangel Michael to step forward now and surround us with a mirror shield from head to toe. Any negative energies in any shape or form that tries to penetrate our energies, please return them to where they came from. We are not responsible for other people's actions or intentions. Can I ask Mary Magdalene, please, to surround us with the compassion rose bush from head to toe? Only love and compassion can flow in and out of our energies, and anything negative is met with the thorns. I'm going to ask your spiritual team to continue the healing session with you. Help give you clarity on your way forward, and your ambitions, and where you want your life to go. Want to seal this healing energy in with a bubble, keeping it flowing through you, keep pulsing through you. I want to start bringing you back into the room. So if you want to start to wiggle your toes, Wiggle your fingers and start to move your head from side to side. And when you're ready, open your eyes and welcome back into the room. As I said, if you want to continue on with that healing session, then do so. Drink plenty of water. It keeps the energy flowing through your system. Write down anything that came. There may be something that came to you, an ambition that you've had a dream about way back that's never come in, and all of a sudden it's popped in again. It could be something completely different you've never thought about. Write it down or you will forget about it, and sit with your team. We have invited them to bring things in to our site here of what we need to see. Keep your eyes open. It will never come the way you think it's going to come. So if you see something randomly and you're like, oh wow, why is that coming? Maybe something across your feed on social media and you're like, I've never looked at something like that. Maybe that's something you do need to look at. So pay attention. As I said, drink plenty of water, write everything down. You can do this as often as you want. And I'll see you all tomorrow.